The woman raised her rifle, peering through the scope, only to see herself on the other end. Even stranger, the other version of her had already been shot. Confused and unsettled, she struggled to recall what had led to this moment. Her husband, hoping to help her recover from the loss of their child, had taken her on a family retreat to the forest, but she wandered off alone into its depths. That's when it happened. A sudden gunshot. She ducked for cover, but the attacker fired again without hesitation. Vanessa, acting on instinct, returned fire with precise aim. Looking through her scope, she saw something unimaginable. The person shooting at her was herself, and yet that other version of her was limping away. Shaken, Vanessa dragged herself back to the cabin in the woods. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't shake the eerie feeling. What she had seen was real. She was certain of it. She sat there, lost in thought, until nightfall. Her husband, sensing something was off, insisted they go outside for a barbecue. Matt tried to lighten the mood, but as soon as he stood up, he accidentally burned his right hand. This part is important. He burned his right hand. He quickly went inside to bandage it, and the couple lost their appetite for dinner. As Vanessa entered the cabin, she saw Matt heading out. But the next moment, when she turned her head, another Matt walked in through the back door.
Everything okay? What's wrong?
If what she saw in the forest was just a trick of the mind, this was something else entirely. She was absolutely certain she wasn't hallucinating, but this was too bizarre to explain. If she told anyone, they'd think she was losing her mind. So, with a heavy heart, she kept quiet and went to bed. The next morning, a faint explosion echoed from the forest across the river. Vanessa asked her husband if he knew what was over there. Matt thought for a moment. When I was a kid, there was some kind of research facility deep in that forest. But after a few people mysteriously disappeared, they shut it down. Now it's all part of a protected area. It's been so many years. No one really knows what's inside anymore. Vanessa's face darkened. She had unknowingly ventured into that very forest and stumbled into something beyond explanation.